Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Medic reporting. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out.
30
Affirmative.
minutes remaining.
Reporting. Agreed. Very well. Medic reporting. Moving out. Awaiting order. Very well. Very well. Very well.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Explosive charge
Affirmative.
placed.
Engineering.
Reinforcements have
Affirmative.
arrived.
Yes, sir. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Very well. Agreed. Agreed. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Of course.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed.
Commander. For king and
Yes,
country.
sir. At once. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. At once.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. At once. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders, of course.
Unit lost.
Very well. Very well.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Very well.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Very well. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Mission failed. Mission time
Yes, sir.
initialized.
Ready and waiting. At once. Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Commander.
Reporting. Agreed. Affirmative. At once. course. At once. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed.
Commander, indeed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. For king and country. On my way. For king and country.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Mission timer initialized.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Very well. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Agreed. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Ready and waiting. Reporting. Reporting very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. For king and country. On my way. Indeed. For king and country. On my way.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes. Engineering. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting.
Mission saved.
At once. Affirmative.
Commander.
40 minutes remaining. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting.
Reporting.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. 40 minutes remaining. Mission loaded.
Affirmative. At once. Ready and waiting.
Moving out.
Yes, sir.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative. Commander.
40
For king and
minutes
country.
remaining.
Waiting order. At once.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Acknowledged. Agreed. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. At once.
Yes, sir.
Explosive charge placed.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Very well. Affirmative. Agreed. Very well.
Commander. Yes, sir. On my way. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Engineering. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting at once.
Explosive charge
Yes,
placed.
sir. Affirmative.
No, affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Engineering. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. 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 Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Agreed.
Mission saved.
Engineering. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Very well. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Agreed. Very well. Affirmative. Agreed.
Thirty minutes remaining.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed. At once. Affirmative. Of course. Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Very well. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
At once. Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. At once.
Medic reporting. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. At once.
Unit lost.
Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting at once.
Medic reporting. Engineering. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Engineering. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Reporting at once. Agreed. Yes, sir? Agreed. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Very well.
20 minutes
Agreed.
remaining.
Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. At once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. At once. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Very well. Affirmative.
Explosive charge placed.
At once. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Agreed.
Engineering. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Very well. At once. Very well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Very well. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
orders. Affirmative.
Explosive
well.
charge
Yes,
placed.
sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Mission saved.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Explosive
Affirmative.
charge. Mission failed. Mission loaded.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Explosive charge. Mission failed. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Very well. Awaiting order. At once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Explosive charge
Affirmative.
placed. Unit lost.
Engineering. Affirmative. 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 Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Agreed. Agreed. Affirmative. At once.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mission failed. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. At once.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Agreed. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Explosive charge
Acknowledged.
placed.
At once. Agreed.
Mission saved.
Reporting. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Very well. Ready and waiting. Very well. Very well. Reporting. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Explosive charge placed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Very well. Agreed. Agreed. Of course.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
10 minutes remaining.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. At once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Explosive charge placed.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. At once.
Engineering. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. At once. At once. Affirmative. Very well. At once. At once.
Unit lost. Warning, 5 minutes remaining.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Mission failed.